Hi everyone, welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. Now I've got a bundle of items here on the table, and these actually came down from my loft. I bought these all last year. You may have seen the box in my recent video where we decorated our Christmas tree, and I just got these items out of that. Apart from this wreath here, I bought these a few years ago, so this is all stuff that I had. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all these bits together magically and make a beautiful wreath. Right, so to start with, I'm going to use this tinsel. Now, I think this may have come from either Poundland or B&Q. I think it might have been B&Q, but places like Wilko, places like that all sell sorts of bits like this. So I've got my wreath from here. You can find these from Poundland as well. It doesn't have to be a wire one. You can use the same kind of principle and decorate what you can find. So get your tinsel. It can be any kind of colour. I thought the green would look quite nice. I'm sure it came from B&Q. I'm sure that's where I got it from last year. Just tie it on to start with onto your wreath base. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to go around the whole of the wreath like this, going in and out, just to give us a really cool green base wreath. Right, so what I'm going to do now is to put some decorations and things around the edge. Now, I've got this pick, and this came from the Clandino craft shop. I bought it a couple of years ago. So you could use something like that if you've got it. Or you could use this. This came from Home Bargains. So if you're in the UK, then you could pick something like that up from there. I think they've got some cream ones and things as well. So they've got all sorts of bits. So this comes as like a spray, and what I'm going to do is keep it exactly as it is, and I'm going to bend it so it goes round a little bit like that. And I'm just going to use some of the wire. You can get some like florist wire, and I'm going to put some round and just do it so it holds it in place. I'm going to get rid of this long stem, and then we're going to just tie it on so it sits on the side there. You can buy florist's wire, this type of wire, from Poundland as well. They often sell it in there. I've also found some sparkly bits of holly as well. This is from just another DIY that I've done. So I'm just going to put a bit of hot glue on those and just poke them in. So you can mix and match things that you've got just to, sort of pad it out and make it look a little bit nicer. So just stick those in there. And now what I'm going to do is to put some cinnamon sticks around the edge. Now these are from Poundland. I bought these last year, but I know they've got them again this year. So just get 3 pieces of the cinnamon and get some of this twine. They sell this in Poundland as well. And just cut yourself a bit off. Gather the 3 together. Then get the string and wrap it round, but leave yourself a long bit the other end, and just wrap it around like that. And then once you've done that, just tie it into a bow. And then we're going to get another piece of string. Just trim these bits off. Get another piece of string here. And go around again, but do a double knot at the back. And this is what we're going to use to tie onto the wreath. So you'll have some long bits at the back and then a bow at the front. Now you can just leave it like that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some berries on. And these came from Poundland as well. They've got these again this year. They had them last year. And all I've done is just snipped off a small section of berries. The colour comes off these berries quite easily, so you just have to be careful. Get some hot glue. Put a dab of hot glue on the front. So this is the part that you can see the bow. And just stick that on there. Just leave that to set. And then we'll use this string here to tie it onto the wreath. I'm just going to make another couple now, and then we'll fasten them on. It's dead easy to tie them on. I'm going to put 3 on. Literally, you just put them like that, turn your wreath over, and just either tie them in a knot or tie them in a bow around the back, and snip off the extra like that. If you wanted to switch up and change things, you could swap any of these items for maybe some bows or something like that. You could put some bows on. You could put these big flowers. They've got these in Poundland again, I think, this year. So you could just put those on as well. So you can really chop and change and do whatever you want. Now, hanging wise, it will just hang on with the wire on the back there. That will be absolutely fine. If you wanted to put piece of string or ribbon, you could put that on just to help hang that, and all you need to do for that is just cut yourself a piece of ribbon, fold it over, and then just hook it through the back at the top, and then thread through like that. Makes you a little loop, and then just do that on that section there. So you're just sort of putting it over and making another loop, cut that part off, and then you've got something to hang it with, and that will be absolutely fine. And there we go. So that's our wreath. So dead easy, isn't it, to do? And you can chop and change, put whatever sort of bits and bobs in you want. You could put some spray glitter over it. You know, you could really change it to sort of your decor. So that's it for me. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you again soon. You take care. Bye for now.